Well, Wizards, all your spoilers are out for Masters 25. You're celebrating 25 years of Magic, and you only had one job. One job. You needed to put in Throat Wolf. You don't know what Throat Wolf is? Throat Wolf is one of the most important things to happen in the very beginning of Magic. Here. Look, we're going to go back here, look at the Duelist, okay? We're going to talk about an article in regards to Throat Wolf. Okay, this card is very important, and so many people have not seen it. They don't know about it. But, oh my gosh, it is so important. Okay. Where is it at here? Okay, so we're going to talk about On the Trail of Throat Wolf, okay? So this was a report put in the Duelist number 9 in February of 1996, okay? So Mark Selenker was a reporter asked to look into some things. And he goes through his diary here. So on October 11th, he got the big assignment from the Duelist today. This might be the big one. If I track this down, to heck with the Duelist, I'm pitching it to the Wall Street Journal. This story is going to win a Pulitzer Prize once he figures out about what's going on. He's hunting down Throat Wolf. So he spoke to the Duelist puzzlist, Mark Rosewater. The base facts he's pieced together. Some Magic fans on the web firmly believed that the 1993 alpha printing of Magic the Gathering, a unique card of 121 cards, was sent to Cartamundi, the plant in Belgium where Magic is printed. The sheet apparently never got reproduced. Each of the 121 cards bore the illustration of something called Throat Wolf. Each referred to the creatures having first strike, although some had double first strike and even firstest strike. We have to find out what this means. October 17th, spoke to the Wizards R&D team. Member Tom Wiley said that the firstest strike was one step faster than first strike. Now they're on to something. October 19th, it's Surf the Web today. 1996, surfing the web. Okay, it takes a while to do it back then. Surf the Web today, learn more about a new problem, the Legends Throat Wolf. There are 121 more Throat Wolves, each a unique legend, each also unreproduced. New abilities for each, always the first strike variant though. One diehard female player named Serrated Angel on the Usenet at the time claimed that 2 Throat Wolves, one with the words banding, banjoing, and double first strike, and another with tap, 4 mana, firstest and lastest strike. But they wouldn't show the reporter the cards. So you try to track down Richard Garfield, creator of Magic. Couldn't find him. Note to self, 242 unique cards means 242 unique pieces of art. Must find artist. Starting to lose sleep. October 23rd, forgot to go home last night. 14 artists, 14 no comment. Peter Ventures just left. You'd think that they'd be proud to have illustrated a unique card. Conspiracy? Maybe it's all the way up to the Duelist. We'll have to find out here. October 27th, stole an early draft of the Homelands expansion, which clearly indicates the existence of a Throat Wolf card. For 3 colorless, 1 red, summon for Wolf, first strike, tap, target dwarf gains first strike and gets +2/+0 until end of turn. If that dwarf leaves play this turn, you're going to bury Throat Wolf. Bought one off of a kid at Games and Gizmos for $75. Remember to note on Duelist expenses. Took it to my card authenticator, Crazy Bruno. Using high-powered magnifiers, he discovered that the word throat had been replaced in both cases with the word heart. Conspiracy theory looks more likely. Now, Wizards could not have printed Heart Wolf again in Masters 25 because it's on the reserve list. So we're going to keep going because that's not Throat Wolf. It is a reference to Throat Wolf, though. October 29th, breakthrough. Met my informant in the parking lot of Tukwila. Goes by the name Deep Throat Wolf. He gave me a card and disappeared into the night rain. Card has a white background and an ILO of wolves munching on remnants of carcasses. First strike, of course. Words, throat wolf, handwritten on the top corner and the initials RG in the corner. Must get analyzed. October 30th. Really bad mood today. Crazy Bruno brought in $500 worth of handwriting experts who scoped out the informant's card. Handwriting experts baffled by what they see there. Could be any handwriting on an official card and pointed to the word Tundra Wolf. Crossed out with below written Throat Wolf. Going to end up expensing it. November 9th. Big brouhaha on CompuServe. I know most of you probably don't know what CompuServe is nowadays, but this is what we used on the internet back in the day for dial-up. Okay, pre-AOL. But there was also AOL too. Wizards Wiley replied to Ali from Cairo, Illinois. Claims there is no throat wolf, but was cut off mid-sentence. He was not returned to the discussion. Conspiracy theory looking more likely. Checked out of the hospital today. Shouldn't have wrapped the convertible around the tree. Doctors said blackouts are a direct result of not sleeping. Could swear the brakes failed. Can't think right now. Convertible goes on the expense report. Looks like somebody was after this investigative journalist. November 18th. Found Richard Garfield. Discovered through careful detective work and bribery that he sits 11 feet from my desk. Tried to pin him down, and he just smiled and autographed an aspect of wolf for me. Nailed him, though. His RG signature matches the one on the given by Deep Throat Wolf. Garfield bears watching. Yeah, that guy was all over the place in the office and always doing crazy things. Thrown off of Richard Garfield's property, local police were very businesslike. Bail goes on expense report. Deadline tomorrow. The receptionist said I look gaunt. November 22nd. Thanksgiving tomorrow. Catherine on my case must turn something into the duelist other than the expense report. Well, he just turns in all of his notes in regards to the throat wolf. So, nothing really there about the throat wolf, but they have a couple of pictures. Potential mock-ups, maybe written on, who knows? But here's something. Throat wolf actually was finally printed. Okay. This card came out in Visions, and this was Wizards of the Coast giving a nod to a joke that started on the internet. One of the very first Magic jokes. It ended up being Talon Champion. It was a Minotaur for 5 mana. It ended up having, let's see here, it had first strike, and when it attacked, target creature blocking it lost first strike. So hence, firstest strike. It did cost 5 mana for a 3/3. Very similar to what was talked about with the joke. So, Throat Wolf does exist. And it's out there, and it's a common. It's not on the reserve list. And it's something that they could have put into Masters 25 to acknowledge one of the first jokes that came up on the internet in regards to Magic the Gathering. But it's not there, sad to say, in Masters 25. So, why don't you go out and get yourself a Throat Wolf, and we'll see you next time. Like, alpha set sold out in 6 weeks. Nobody realizes that nowadays. Or the fact that the alpha and beta sets, 20% of them were sold in a silly little town in the Southwest called Albuquerque.